Close fierce is good. Low strong is just as good almost. You can still, you can still link almost whatever you want off of it. What you want to link off of it is generally going to be this. This goes farther than low strong, but they're both equally easy to hit. Another thing up close that you can do, that doesn't work on shadows. Okay, there you go. That's it's an easy knockdown combo. It's confirmable. It sets up a Cammy's wake up game again. That, whoops, I thought that worked. Maybe that probably only works against fat characters. Against skinny characters, you can do 2, which is, arguably easier than that. Whoops, than that, but that does more damage. But you get better wake up off of the drill because she doesn't bounce back. Other common things to do when they're knocked down is this, of course. That also. Cross it with short. You look like you're gonna cross it, but not. I don't know how to properly set that up. Combo Fiend and Nitto do this all the time, though. Like, knock you down, look like they're gonna cross up, and then dive kick in front of you. The dive kick is generally safe, but disadvantaged depending on how high you hit it up. If you hit it like that, it's gonna be advantage, but you're almost never gonna be able to combo off of it. As an attack, use it kind of sparingly because, again, like these are wide open to be uppercutted. You should be staying out of the air in the first place. But a common thing to do with a dive kick is to knock them down and get right next to them, jump back to avoid some stuff like an uppercut or whatever, and if they did nothing, come back down the dive kick. You can also like bait custom combo activations that way and stuff like that. If they're in the corner and you do this and it hits them out of the air, if it hits them out of the air, you can juggle the super, even though that's kind of rare to see. But a lot of people will respond to stuff by jumping back in the corner, which is, I think, a terrible idea. Against run grooves, if you know they're gonna run in, like obviously that's good, but that's risky to throw out because certain characters can whiff punish this pretty easily, like another K-Cammy or a Sagat or Chun-Li with low strong. So another way to prevent them from running in is this move, which is way safer to throw out. You can just buffer a drill and never mind, don't do that. It's easier to mess up that. Yeah. But if they run into it, it's going to be an automatic counter hit, which will guarantee that combos. So if you buffer the drill in every time and they run into it, they're gonna combo by the roundhouse drill and then the setup. This move, you don't really want to use it for the throw. You generally want to use it for that. Because if they have a normal move anti-air, they're going to throw it out too early. And they're going to throw it out right when she tucks in for the dive kick and whiff, and the dive kick will hit them. Like, this will work against, say, rock standing rounds to be distance it right. Any character, like a Guile, like doing low fierce anti-air, stuff like that. If you do it at a good enough range, you might get it with like a jab uppercut or something also. But other than that, this move, I don't personally recommend using it much. Like, really, don't use this move. On block, it gives good frame advantage. On hit in the corner, you get this, but the move is really slow. It doesn't go through fireballs good enough for it to be that much of a boon to K or P or Cammy. Yeah, you'll almost definitely get hit out of it while using it. K-Group Cammy. Drills are a little better with K-Group Cammy because since you can just defend one frame before you can block, that lets you get a little bit sloppier with the spacing and then just defend if they try to do something afterwards. After most just defend like moves that aren't like low jabs or low strongs or low shorts, you almost definitely get a guaranteed low forward in the super. At a range like around here, almost anything you just defend is going to guarantee a roundhouse. If you just defend like a K-Cammy roundhouse or a Saga Standing Fierce, you will get standing roundhouse super. Other ways to set up the JD are after like a jump roundhouse, low jump roundhouse that you do too early on purpose, and then you have this frame disadvantage when you land, so then you buff for the JD. This super by itself is really fast, and it can punish a lot of stuff on block. Like if he throws a fireball from about here and you block it, but besides fireballs, there's lots of like normal moves you can punish with that. Like if a show does a low roundhouse on block, you can punish that. When Cammy's 2P, she can set up the two-player glitch using the kick throw in the corner. After this, you can just low jump over if you want, or you can do that, which I do. But yeah, since she has that, obviously you can do the generic two-player basic stuff and throw it back in the corner again. Because against Cammy, it's really scary to press buttons when she's anywhere near you. Because anything you press is very likely to get hit by this. And even if you roll cancel something, she'll probably throw you when she's going for that. An important thing to remember is against really fat characters like Block and Roletto. Oops. That always combos. Which is really, really, really good. Like, it's a ton of damage, it knocks down, whereas if you can't do that, you either have to just go straight into that, or if you're like most other people and just go straight for the Fierce after the cross up, all you get is that, which I just did not. But against Block and Roletto, anytime you hit a close Fierce, you get all that. Which is like one of the best like no meter